Previously, I proposed that we should appreciate anime and manga as separate mediums, specifically addressing the faithful to the original critique. I pointed out how this evaluation approach overlooks the differences in the natures of genres and production processes, hindering a genuine appreciation of the works. This video will illustrate with examples how anime faithful to the manga source material or even superior adaptations do not necessarily garner acclaim. Closely followed by Monster. The original manga was created by Urasawa Naoki, who is more renowned for works like 20th Century Boys and Pluto. Monster maintained Urasawa's realistic art style while exploring the duality of human nature. Its storytelling was more refined, avoiding the pretentious elements of his other works that ultimately less insightful. It preserved deep reflections of humanity while leaving room for reader interpretation. In some ways, Monster's artistic achievements surpassed Urasawa's other major series. In 2004, Madhouse produced a 74-episode anime adaptation that was virtually identical. The storylines, characters, even shot compositions and angles closely follow the manga. However, it failed to generate widespread popularity, not even considered a masterpiece except among niche anime fans and Urasawa enthusiasts. Analyzing the reasons for Monster's underwhelming reception, its heavy philosophical themes and plot progression may have deterred mainstream appeal. It also doesn't include standout character designs, unique world settings, or groundbreaking concepts. Additionally, online streaming was unavailable then, limiting its overseas viewership largely to TV broadcasts and physical discs, reducing its reach compared to today. This work exemplifies how strict adherence to the source does not guarantee success. Superior to the original yet unappreciated, Shigurui and From the New World. While Monster's anime was nearly a replica of the manga with added animation elements, what happens when anime adaptations refine and elevate the source material? Shigurui, also known as Death Frenzy, was based on Nanjon Norio's mid-20th century novel Surugajo Gozen Jai, adapted into manga by Yamaguchi Takayuki, which was made into a 12-episode anime by WoW in 2007. The anime's content matched the manga faithfully, avoiding criticism of omitting source material. Its artistic presentation surpassed the manga, adopting a more mainstream aesthetic style, utilizing vivid color contrasts, symbolic imagery, precise pacing, and impactful music sound effects. This reduced manga's intense cult flavor while repackaging the story as an artistic work. Ironically, the anime only adapted half the manga's content, likely cancelled abruptly due to poor viewership, with no plans for continuation. From the New World, Shinsei Kayori faced a similar situation. Based on Kishi Yusuke's novel with Oikawa Toru's manga adaptation, the 2012 25-episode anime by A1 Pictures followed the novel storyline closely while adopting the manga's art style, minus its sexual content. A dystopian sci-fi exploring superpowers with some high-tech elements. Its unique world setting and engaging narrative provide meaningful social commentary, even if not profoundly deep, balancing story design, storytelling techniques, animating the novel's content, and provoking insightful audience reflections. It was a well-crafted work, yet amidst the popularity of other isekai titles held as hits or masterpieces, From the New World is relatively underrated. Both Shigurui and From the New World faded into obscurity among anime fans, if being unfaithful to the sources is considered a crime. Yet faithful or even superior adaptations fail to attract due attention, doesn't this vindicate deviating from rigid adherence to the original? The lack of discourse indicates these diamond in the rough gems were unfortunately overlooked. Unavoidable production constraints. Claymore. Previously, we discussed understanding the conditions of anime production. Otherwise, demanding animations be a certain way is mere ideas into space, and fails to appreciate the beauty of dancing in shackles. Claymore was based on Yagi Norihiro's manga serialized from 2001 to 2007. Madhouse adapted it into a 26-episode anime that aired from April to September 2007, overlapping with the original manga's run. The first 24 episodes closely follow the source material, while the final 2 were an original, or to be concise, rushed ending. Set in a medieval European-inspired world, it followed the adventures of social outcasts with demonic powers, featuring monsters, action, intrigue, rebellion, and beautiful women, song, nudity, sexuality. A solid, appealing premise well executed in both manga and anime formats. However, with a bleak outlook, the anime had to hastily conclude without a second season. When profits are poor, producers will cut their losses, regardless of quality, prioritizing commercial viability over faithfulness to the source. Poor profitability includes lacking advertising revenue, merchandise opportunities, or popularity for exhibitions and films. Even excellent works struggle against market realities. Discussing faithfulness becomes irrelevant. Let me conclude in this way. The 4 anime mentioned were excellent, some even rare artistic gems worthy of being passed down. However, compared to mainstream hits like Naruto, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, and Neo Genesis Evangelion, they're in a separate category. Aestheticism and popularity, profundity and accessibility are not necessarily opposed. The above 4 anime encounter the plight of insufficient attention and viewership, thus deemed failures or at least not successful enough by the market. Even if they had all the makings of quality adaptations adhering to the source, if audiences don't watch, what incentive do producers have to remain faithful? Therefore, criticizing anime for differing from the manga lacks justification, as those fans were drawn by other factors like buzzworthiness, characters, and merchandising. How closely the 2 versions align may not matter. This prompts us to reflect on what makes certain works popular, what audiences enjoy, and the criteria for a good anime. Please comment if you have any ideas. You may also like, subscribe or share this video. Your action can spread the message. See you on the next video.